Hello there, Stevos. Welcome along to this week's episode of the weekly vlog. Monday morning, just gone 8:30, and I've just woke up and just about to head off into the bathroom, have a shower and get dressed. So I've been downstairs. I've just made myself a 3-in-1 Nescafe coffee. I've also put the washing up away from last night that was on the draining board as well, and now I'm back upstairs in my room and I'm just about to have a shave. As it is a semi-lovely day outside, I thought I'd put some washing on in the washing machine and get it outside hung on the washing line. So I'm out in the lovely sunshine on this Monday morning, taking Simba right here. There he is. Taking Simba for his first walk of the day up the footpath. Got my sunnies on as well. Also as well, my mum's not feeling too well today, unfortunately. She's feeling very ill, so I woke up, so I went to bed last night around about midnight, and then basically woke up 2 hours later. My mum was in the bathroom because I needed the loo. My mum was in the bathroom and she was vomiting, so kind of had to wait 5 minutes for her to be done so that I could use the facilities myself. But yeah, she's not feeling too well this morning, so I'm just doing little bits and pieces around the house for her today as well. So yeah, I'm back outside again, and this time I'm on the backfield. I've lost my coat and I've lost my jumper. Not like as in, oh no, where did my coat, where did my jumper go? Oh no, no, I went back home and took my coat off and took my jumper off because it's really warm today. But I'm on the backfield though because last night we had the joy of looking after JJ for my sister. So we've got JJ today, and I just thought that as I've taken Simba for a long walk, I would take JJ out, but I'll take him somewhere else, somewhere that well, just somewhere different. And also as well, yesterday me and my mum took JJ and Simba on the backfield for the first time in a very long time. It's been a while since I last been on this backfield, up until yesterday, so that was really nice for me to have a little walk along the backfield. But that's where I'm taking JJ for his morning walk on this Monday morning. I'm back outside again, and this time I've replaced a dog with a bag because I'm currently on my way to go and get my prescription from the pharmacy. I got a message from my pharmacy last week before I went away to Brighton saying my prescription was ready. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm currently doing that at the moment. And then because obviously my mum's not feeling too well, I'm going to very quickly cross over. My mum's not feeling too well. I am going to stop off at Asda and get something for myself for dinner tonight. Probably something very quick, very easy. Maybe something to just chuck in the oven. Just got back from Castle Point and I picked up my medication, and I also picked up some chocolate donuts for myself. I also picked up a mango and passion fruit smoothie as well, which I'm going to have in a minute. And also as well today for my lunch, because I've not yet had breakfast this morning, I'm going to have a cheese and bacon quiche, which I'm going to have for my lunch because I am getting quite hungry. And also as well picked up a Pipeline Punch Monster energy drink as well. And finally as well, while I did pick up my medication in the pharmacy, I did also pick up some Bleffer Clean wipes as well for my eye here, because it's a bit red, a little bit infected, and obviously these wipes are really good for like infection and inflamed eyelids and stuff. So I'm going to start using those and start wiping this eye a little bit and see if I can get rid of the whatever this is on my eye, see if I can get rid of it as quickly as possible. Monday evening, and as promised I have done myself some dinner tonight because my mum's unwell. And also as well, I did say earlier in the vlog that it was going to be something very quick, very easy, something that I could just stick in the oven, and that's exactly what I have got for my dinner tonight. So this is what I've got. I've got some cheesy garlic bread with some baked beans and some sausages. There's not a lot in the sense of washing up, drying up and putting away. There's only this little bit here, but I'm just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away. Bringing my washing in from the washing line. drinking a bottle of Pepsi Max Cherry and watching The Simpsons on my MacBook Air. Just made my last cup of tea of the evening and just sorted out my flask ready for me to make a flask of tea before I head off for work tomorrow morning. Just gone 10:30 on this Monday night, and now I'm heading off to bed because I do have work tomorrow, so it's good night from me, and I'll speak to you guys again in the next scene of the vlog, which morning, just woke up, just coming up to 5:15 and got changed into my work uniform. Now just currently making myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. Tuesday morning on my way to work. Got into work, just about to have some breakfast before I start my shift. For breakfast today I've got some porridge with some sugar, and I'm also going to listen to some music on Spotify. No, sorry, on Apple Music on my phone via my Bluetooth headphones. Tuesday afternoon, and I am outside taking Simba here for his afternoon walk up the footpath. By the way, I have come back from work. I've got out my work uniform, and also as well I've just been out with my support worker and one of his clients. We did go to the arcades in Westover Road in Bournemouth, played a couple of games together, which was really nice, and then we just had a bit of a chill time together, had a bit of a chat with one another at Sprinkles Gelato in Lansdowne in Bournemouth as well. So we had a milkshake together, which was very tasty, by the way. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to so far this afternoon on this Tuesday. Outside once again, taking JJ here for a walk around the backfield.
Oh, it's amazing how things can very, very quickly change. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday morning. I've woken up and I've managed to move from my bed to my gaming chair. So in that last part of the vlog, I took JJ for a walk on the field. Not long after that, I basically started to feel sick, and I was very tired as well. So I don't know if in the last part of that weekly vlog you could tell that I was basically getting tired. I don't know. I mean, probably wouldn't, because I was wearing sunglasses, but either way though, I was getting tired. So I took JJ for a walk on the backfield, and then I sat down. I watched EastEnders on BBC iPlayer, and then I started watching The Simpsons on Disney Plus. But while I was watching that, my stomach was starting to hurt. Like, really badly starting to hurt. And I kind of got this kind of feeling in the back of my mind that something wasn't right. I'm going to try my best not to cry, because what happened was pretty scary. I said at the beginning of this week's episode of the weekly vlog that my mum has gone into hospital. My mum has been unwell, sorry. And she got so unwell to the point where last night my sister called an ambulance. They came out, and they've now taken my mum into hospital to be monitored. So that happened. And then after that, my sister, I had a nap while all this was going on. I woke up from my nap, my sister knocked on my bedroom door, and she told me that my mum had gone into hospital. And she gave me the reason as to why. Anyway, my head does hurt a little bit this morning, by the way. So my sister said that she was going to go home, because obviously she had work and stuff. And so with that, I sat downstairs in the living room for a little while, and my stomach was really hurting at this point, like really hurting. So I put my hand on my stomach and I was rubbing my stomach just to try and see if I could calm it down. I don't think it calmed it down. I think if anything, I think it just made it worse. And also as well, I was messaging my girlfriend Grace at the same time as well, and she told me to just drink plenty of water, drink plenty of fluids, and just eat dry toast. Now, just the thought, last night I was going to do myself a spaghetti bolognese, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because otherwise that would have been chucked up, I reckon, straight away. I don't think I would have been able to keep it down. But anyway, just the thought of eating last night, regardless whether it was dry toast or not, just the thought of food just made things even worse for me. So it got to the point where I basically had to run to the kitchen sink from the living room because I threw up, basically. And it wasn't just the once that I chucked my guts up, it was around about 4 or 5 times that I chucked my guts up. And honestly, there was, as much as I don't want to go into detail about it, but I'm sorry if you know, if this does disgust anyone, but I chucked my guts up and there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of vomit that came up. And you know, I never get sick. I hardly get sick. I may get colds, I may get a cough sometimes, but in terms of chucking my guts up though, that's a very, very rare thing. So anyway, I called my sister up straight after this happened, and I said to her, I've just thrown up everywhere in the kitchen, down the kitchen sink. And so she just advised me, drink plenty of water, and she basically gave me the same advice as what Grace did. Drink plenty of water, just take sips though, don't drink it like normal, and just eat dry, bland food, like toast. Anyway, got to the point where about 10 minutes later, I started to feel very, very tired. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come upstairs, I'm gonna get into my pyjamas, I'm gonna brush my teeth, because obviously where I've just been sick, I needed to brush my teeth. And I also felt like I needed to go to the toilet as well. Now again, not gonna lie, but you know, let's put it this way, my number 2s, let's say, weren't normal. You know how number 2s are when you get sick. You know, I was having that when I was sat on the loo. But anyway, so I got into my pyjamas, and while I was getting into my pyjamas, I was starting to feel very cold, like very cold. I was shivering, and then I went to the toilet because I thought I needed to go. I sat on the toilet, and this is the bit that scared me the most. I had the bathroom window open a little bit, and I could hear a slight little bit of loud music, and I heard people talking just outside my house. I don't know if it was neighbours, I don't know. So anyway, I remember, and this is what I do remember, I remember sitting on the toilet waiting to go to the loo, and all of a sudden my vision started to go really, really funny, to the point where everything around me was starting to get dark, pretty much. So I do remember I got really, really hot. Like, really quickly, I got hot. And I remember saying, like, repeatedly, no, 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 no. And I don't know if I said that because I could hear people outside and I wanted them to kind of see if they could check up on me. Anyway, long story short, I ended up collapsing on the bathroom floor. I collapsed. I basically fell off the toilet and I smacked my head on the bathroom floor. And that's when I came round. I don't know whether or not it could have been a potential seizure, because when I did come round, my skin was very, very pale, and that normally happens when I take an epileptic seizure. Or it might have just been the fact that I just collapsed on the bathroom floor because of how hot I was getting. I don't know. The thing that I do know is, firstly, I don't know how long I was out for. Secondly, when I came round, and I don't remember this happening, by the way, somehow or other I managed to take my pyjama top off, and it must have been because obviously I was getting really hot. But I don't remember taking my pyjama top off. But yeah, so anyway, I came round. The first thing I did was I called my sister and I told her and said, look, I have just had a potential epileptic seizure. I don't know. I collapsed on the bathroom floor. I hit my head on the bathroom floor, which, by the way, my bathroom floor is tiled laminated as well. So, you know, I could have ended up smacking my head open. And, you know, I mean, I'm grateful that it didn't happen, but, you know, I could have smacked my head open and could have just been left lying there, basically. So I got on the phone. My sister came over within the space of 10-15 minutes. I spoke to Grace. I told Grace what had happened, and she was really worried for me as well. And yeah, my sister came over. I sat down in the living room. She first dialed 999, but they said that it wasn't a life-threatening condition that I was in, therefore we needed to hang up and dial 111. 111 were going to send out an ambulance, but instead what they did was they did an over-the-phone consultation with me, and they spoke to me and said, you know, they basically asked me questions like, you know, did you have any effects that could have been linked to a stroke? So like one side of your body went down, you know, you couldn't move one side of your body, your speech was slurred, or, you know, that sort of stuff. But the way they saw it anyway, and they even ended up having a video consultation with me where they could see me on the phone. They looked and they said, just judging by the way how I was looking, you know, it looked like I was more awake, more alert, and, you know, if it was more serious, then the guy on the phone would have suggested taking me to A&E, but the A&E waiting list was so long that there was a potential that I wouldn't have been seen until basically this morning. So I would have spent all night up in the hospital just to get seen this morning. So he said it's not life-threatening, but he said that at the same time, he said that, you know, thank you for calling, because you did the right thing, especially when he had banged his head on the bathroom floor and he wanted to make sure that, you know, everything was okay. I didn't feel like I had concussion afterwards or anything like that. All I remember is coming round, banging my head before my eyes opened. I remember banging my head, the top of my head, on the bathroom floor, and I heard like a massive thud in the bathroom. So, and obviously that was from where, like, we've got like this support thing around the toilet, and I think basically that's this like supporter thing basically went with me when I fell off the toilet. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Hold on, guys. So I woke up at 5. I went to bed at midnight last night, and I woke up this morning. I've been in and out of sleep. I have been in and out of sleep, and understandably, because I took a potential seizure, and obviously where I walked to work, and obviously I've also been sick in the last 24 hours, or in this case in the last 12 hours, I decided that it would be best for me to call in sick. So my work colleague answered, and he was very understandable, and he said just rest up and give us a call when you're ready to come back. So I'm gonna see how I go today and how I go tomorrow. If I feel better by Friday, then I will give them a call back on Friday to say that I'm coming back this weekend. But yeah, I mean, this morning though, I did wake up a little bit, and I did slightly have a bit of a heavy head, and it took me a while for me to actually lift my head off the pillow. So, and also as well, not only that, but I've also, when I woke up this morning, I heard the bin men outside emptying the bins, and I forgot to put the bin out yesterday. Or I should have got my sister or my sister's partner who came over to put the bin out for me before they went home last night. But it's okay, it's fine. I don't think the recycling bin, it was the recycling this week, I don't think it is actually full. I think it's only half full, so we might just be able to get away with, you know, just, we might just be able to get away with just, you know, filling it up, and putting it out when they next come round in a fortnight's time. But honestly though, my head is still a little bit sore. I've got a little bit of a headache this morning. This isn't something I would often do. I wouldn't often vlog when I'm sick, because I just don't have the energy to vlog. So yeah, honestly, I really do apologise, you know, if this part of the vlog was a bit too long. It's just I wanted to explain everything that's happened in the last 12 or so hours. So yeah, so there we go. Anyway, if I don't vlog anymore today, then hopefully I will feel a lot better to vlog again probably tomorrow. So we'll see what happens, okay? The funny thing is, actually, is I was planning to meet up with my friend Kieran tomorrow, but I'm just wondering whether it's just worth me cancelling and excuse me, and seeing if I can see him next week instead, because obviously with my mum being in hospital, me being sick, me having a potential epileptic seizure, you know, obviously I just want to make sure that I'm okay, I'm safe, I'm fit, I'm healthy before I do go out and see like Kieran. Also as well, my support worker had a session planned for me for tomorrow, where we were going to meet up and go to the driving range not far from where I live to basically golf some golf balls out into the distance. But again, I don't know whether or not I'm going to be up for doing that. I might just wait and see what happens today, and if I feel much better tomorrow, then I might see if I can go out for a couple of hours. I mean, it's not far from here anyway, but we'll wait and see, okay? We'll wait and see on that. But honestly, last night was really, really scary. I did break down after I came round. I even broke down in tears when I did a voice note to Grace explaining everything that had happened. I mean, I was home alone as well. This is the other thing. I was home alone. I had no one here. So for me to collapse, I mean, you can understand how scary that is for someone. You know, especially when there's no one here to help me come round. So, yeah. Anyway, I've spoken too much. So I'm going to wrap this part of the vlog up here, okay? Hopefully I'll vlog again probably tomorrow, but we'll see what happens, okay? We'll see whether I'm much better. I mean, the thing is when I came round, I wasn't feeling hot, wasn't feeling cold. I didn't feel like I was going to vomit, neither. You know, I just felt like I was back to my normal self. So, you know, I mean, obviously I am going to take it easy today, because obviously where I had that seizure last night, I just don't think I'm going to move around too much today, because I just don't want me to fall into any more difficulty. So yeah, so there we go. Anyway, guys, I'm probably not going to vlog anymore today, because I'm just going to rest and chill and just try my best not to do much, okay? But I will speak to you guys again in the next scene of the vlog, whenever that is. Good morning! Well, morning, nearly afternoon. Good morning anyway. Thursday morning. It's the start of summer, by the way. Summer 2024 has officially begun today. Summer solstice. So, happy summer. Happy first day of summer. Anyway, as you can probably tell, judging from the last clip that I did, which was yesterday, I obviously felt very, very unwell. And in the space of 24 hours, I'm now feeling pretty much 100%. I'm probably going to say I'm 90% better than what I was yesterday. I've just had a video call with Grace. I'm still in my pajamas at the moment, but I am going to change that now, because I'm just about to get changed on this Thursday morning. So a little bit of an update. If you can hear noise in the background, I do apologise. My sister's out in the garden at the moment, just sorting out the garden, the back garden. A bit of an update for you. So yesterday I did actually go out in my sister's car with her. We did drop something off at the hospital where my mum was, and
basically we were just about to stop off. So I waited in the car while my sister dropped something off for my mum, because I just couldn't really walk around much yesterday following my seizure that I had, or potential seizure that I had on Tuesday night. So I couldn't really do a lot of walking around, and even if I was walking around, I was holding on to different things like the walls and, you know, anything that I could possibly grab hold on to. Basically I just needed to be supported with, basically. So anyway, so I sat in the car, but my sister said it would be great for me to go out in the car and just get some fresh air, because especially when you're unwell, you definitely do need some fresh air, I think, just to get through your system and stuff. Which is great. Not gonna lie, yesterday, just before lunchtime, I did end up vomiting again, but this time it was in the toilet, which is good. So at least this time it wasn't the kitchen sink. But anyway, we basically dropped something off at my mum's hospital. We were just driving to go and get some bits and pieces for myself for dinner, but then we got a phone call from my mum to say that she was being discharged from hospital. So it is safe to say that my mum is now home. She's back home from the hospital now, which is good news. My sister is still coming over though, I think today and tomorrow, maybe even Saturday. She's going to still come over and do little bits and pieces around the house for us both, which is very, very nice of her to do. So yeah, anyway, also as well, I was planning to this week go and see the movie The Watched, which has been on my watch list, actually, no pun intended there, for the last couple of weeks, and I have been wanting to go to the cinema to go and see it. Unfortunately today I'm still going to take things a little bit easy. I have just stripped my bed, I'm not going to lie, because I'm going to get my bedding washed, especially when I'm still recovering from being ill. But what I was going to say was, you know, I am going to take it easy. Unfortunately, today is the last day at Cineworld in Tower Park in Poole, where I can go and see the movie, like, quite early in the day. From tomorrow onwards, I can only go and see the movie from, like, 20 to 5, which, if I do go and see it then that means I probably won't be back here till, like, 8 o'clock in the evening, which does suck, because I do like to be at home in the evenings and stuff. So yeah, so unfortunately for me, I think I'm just gonna have to wait and watch the movie The Watched when it does come out on streaming. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. So yeah, so there we go. I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update as to what's been going on over the last 24 hours or so, okay? Just to keep you guys updated. So yeah, so I have just stripped my bedding. I have also taken my morning medication as well. I do feel as though if I have got the energy to a little bit later on, my sister did get me this like strawberry and kiwi flavoured water from Sainsbury's yesterday, when she went and got some soup, because I had some soup for dinner last night, and I'm not going to lie, the strawberry and kiwi flavoured water is actually really nice, and I've nearly finished it. So if I have got some energy a little bit later on this afternoon, then I may pop up to Castle Point, maybe go into Sainsbury's and see if I can get some more of that flavoured water, because that is some really nice flavoured water. Good morning everyone, it is Friday morning, and it's payday for me as well, so happy payday to me. Friday morning, as you can probably tell, I'm probably feeling 100% better now, not gonna lie. I'm sorry I didn't vlog much yesterday. I think I was just more focusing on just like getting better, really. Yesterday I did strip my bedding, I think I did say that, didn't I? And I did get it washed, and that's all freshened up and stuff, which is nice. I did put some like some sort of stuff on my mattress and pillows and stuff again, which just freshens them up a little bit as well, especially after being sick and stuff like that. So it's all fresh in here, it's all nice and fresh. I've had the windows open as well. It's a lovely day outside, by the way. I might at some point, I know we're supposed to start getting some really good weather as well, and I'm thinking about going back out and doing those like beach walks I used to do like in the summer and stuff, like on Bournemouth Beach and stuff, and I'm hopefully gonna maybe start doing that within the next couple of weeks. We'll see what happens. If I do end up doing that, then I will take you guys with me, and I'll do a montage of me walking along Bournemouth Beach and just going for a really long beach walk, basically, especially when we've got days like this, lovely days out there like it is today. I'm probably just going to chill out again just for the rest of today. I am catching up on some movies actually that I've been needing to watch, that's on various different streaming services over the last couple of months and stuff, that's been released over the last couple of months or so. So I am in the process of watching some movies on streaming services at the moment. I'm just catching up on movies that have been recently released. Oh god, I nearly tripped over then. That have just been recently released over on Netflix. Here in the UK and stuff. So at the minute I'm currently watching the brand new movie which came out today actually, called Trigger Point. Not Trigger Point, sorry, Trigger Warning. I'm thinking of the TV show that's on ITV called Trigger Point. Trigger Warning, which has got Jessica Alba in it. I have spoken about this movie in my recent episode of the movie wrap up, which is now available for you guys to watch over on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, so feel free to check that video out if you've not yet checked that out, and if you want to hear my review on that film as well. Friday afternoon, and just to let you know, I have been out to Castle Point with my support worker, had a little bit of a chat with him. I'm gonna just come and sit in here for a little bit. I had a chat with my support worker. He just wanted to basically get filled in as to what exactly has been going on at home this week, because he has heard through the grapevine that things haven't been great here at home. Obviously my mum coming down with an illness, me coming down with an illness as well. Excuse the mess there in the background. My mum's just trying to like wash all the cushions and all of that in the living room and stuff, especially when me and her have not been feeling too well, so she just wants to freshen everything up. But yeah, so obviously I had a chat with him about it all and stuff. He just basically gave me a reminder going, next time this happens, or if this does happen again, if you fall ill and end up taking seizures and stuff like that, please let us know so that we're in the know that this has happened. But yeah, so which is something that I didn't do, silly me. But anyway, I have also, I mean, I did go out with him. We did have a walk around Castle Point together. We had a chat, obviously, and then we decided to go and have a McDonald's lunch, which, to be honest, is probably not the greatest thing to have just after you've had a stomach bug. But I'm not going to lie though, I did kind of eat a light McDonald's lunch. When I say light, I mean I had small chips and I had a mayo chicken burger, and that's it. And it was quite cheap, to be honest. It was a saver menu, so it weren't like something really heavy. It wasn't like a Big Mac and large fries, for example. You know, that's what I would class as a heavy McDonald's meal. So it was only a light McDonald's meal that I had, really. So yeah, and so far I've managed to keep that down. So I do think, to be honest, I'm over the worst of it, shall we say. So yeah, so that's happened, and I've just given my work a phone call as well, just to let them know that I'll be back tomorrow morning, now that I'm starting to feel 100% better. So yeah, so I'm going to be going back to work tomorrow morning, which is good. You know, it's good for me, because that means I get back to what I love doing the most. So yeah, so I just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update about that. I do apologise that this vlog has been mostly me at home, talking to you guys, giving you guys updates about my illness and stuff this week. I know it probably sucks a little bit, admittedly, But I just can't help it, you know. I can't help when these things do happen, unfortunately. And of course, after having a seizure, after being sick and stuff like that, all I've wanted to do this week is mostly chill out at home and not focus so much on filming, like my vlog, for example. So I do apologise. This vlog has just been mainly me being at home and talking to you guys about updates as to what's been happening when I've been sick and all of that stuff. But I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop, keep you guys in the know, and yeah, hopefully going forward now, we will see what happens. By the way, next week I was thinking of going to see The Watched and The Exorcism. I was going to do a double feature at the cinema. I've just found out that The Watched is actually going to be available to stream very, very soon. So I'm going to wait for The Watched to come out on streaming, and then I'm going to watch it. And with The Exorcism, I've looked at the Letterboxd reviews, and I've also just watched Jeremy John's review of The Exorcism, which has got Russell Crowe in it. And it's got nothing to do with last year's Pope's Exorcist film, by the way. And again, it's going to be another one of those films that I think I'm just going to wait until it comes out on streaming. Just partially because not a lot of people are saying it's great. Jeremy Johns admittedly said that the first half of the film was great, but this, when we get to like the final act, it kind of feels like a cliche kind of horror film, which, you know, isn't great. You know, it doesn't sound like it's like original in any kind of way, but you know, I mean, obviously I'll give you guys my review on The Exorcism and The Watched via my movie wrap-up episodes when they do come out, though, a little bit later on this year. I'm just going to sneak over. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's just resting on his little rest pad. There he is. Look at him just moving about slowly, looking around, just seeing what's about, just getting and aware of his surroundings. Oh, he's backing off. Oh, is he going to move back in? Oh, I think this might be it. In he goes. Yep, in he goes, in the water. Bye-bye. Night, and I am just about to head off to bed because I do have work tomorrow. So good night from me, and I'll speak to you guys again in the next in the weekly vlog, which is good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is right now. I mean, it's pretty much evening really. It's Saturday night. I haven't really vlogged anything today because I've just been chilling out. I've been catching up on some movies, and I've also been watching the last episode of the series of Doctor Who on BBC iPlayer. I did go back to work today as well, but anyway, I have also just done me and my mum some dinner. So without further ado, let's find out what I have done me and my mum for dinner this evening on this Saturday night. For dinner tonight, I've done me and my mum a spaghetti bolognese with some mozzarella cheese. Saturday night, and I have just done a lot of filming. I've done the movie wrap-up, which is available for you guys to watch right now. I've also just edited it, and I'm currently in the process of exporting. Yeah, that's it, exporting. Sorry, didn't know what the word was for a second. Exporting. I'm currently in the process of exporting it as well, so I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel tomorrow when I get home from work and stuff. And also as well, I've just edited this vlog that you guys are watching as well. So far the running time for it isn't too bad and stuff, which is great. Anyway, now on this Saturday night, I'm just about to go downstairs and get my flask right here, ready for me to make a flask of tea in the morning before I do set off for work, and then I'm going to head off into the bathroom and have a shower as well. Just coming up to 11:30 on this Saturday night, and I'm heading off to bed now as I've got work tomorrow. So good night from me. I'll speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Sunday. Morning everyone, it is Sunday morning. Woke up, got dressed into my work uniform. It's just coming up to 5:15 as we speak. Currently making myself a flask of tea. Monty Cat was left outside last night because he decided he wanted to stay out for the night, but I am just going to let him in now. Monty, hello Monty. There we go. It's funny, I opened my curtains and opened my window. Oh look, there he is, look. He's eating his breakfast. Hello. Hello. Yeah, so literally basically I opened my curtains and then I thought I'll open my windows and let some fresh air in. So I did that, and I had literally a set of eyes glued to my window, and I kind of laughed because I thought it was funny. But anyway, and literally these eyes were like underneath the garden table, so it was funny. Anyway, and also as well, I've just sent Grace a morning message as well via Snapchat, and now I'm just about to make myself a flask of tea before I head off to work on this Sunday morning. So I'm currently on my way to work. I decided to do a bit of vlogging outside because it's been a while since I last vlogged outside in this episode of the weekly vlog, so just letting you guys know that I'm on my way to work on this Sunday morning. I'm going to put my vlogging camera away in my pocket and hope and pray that my vlogging camera doesn't open up in my pocket, because it keeps on doing that in my high-vis jacket. So yeah, anyway, on my way to work. Gotten into work before I start my shift at work. I'm just about to have some breakfast, and I've got honey hoop cereal for breakfast this morning, and I'm listening to some music on my phone via Apple Music. The afternoon, just got back from work and just about to get out my work uniform. Gonna put some washing on in the washing machine downstairs, and then once it's been washed, I'm then gonna hang it out on the washing line. So I have just been watching some episodes of The Simpsons while my washing has been washing in the washing machine downstairs. Just put it out in the garden as well. So at the time filming this part of the weekly vlog, it is nearly 4 PM on a Sunday afternoon, so it is slightly late, but to be honest, it is very, very hot out there still. So hopefully by the time I get it in around about 8-9 o'clock this evening, it should all be dry anyway. By the way, in next week's episode of the weekly vlog, I just wanted to show you guys this. So when I started feeling a little bit better on Thursday, I decided to take a trip up to Castle Point because I needed to get a couple of bits and pieces. I need to get me and my mum some flavoured water. But as I went up there though, I have seen these were advertised on social media at the beginning of the week, and I wanted to give these a go. One of the people that I have seen tried taste test these and also give their thoughts on it. They said that this is very pepperminty. This is Nescafe Aero Peppermint Mocha, so you get 7 sachets in here. I picked these up from Asda. They were £1.75, so I'm going to give these a go in next week's episode of the weekly vlog. I might even start the week by giving them a go, and also as well next week when I'm feeling 100% better, I'll give this a go as well, which I picked up in Asda the other day, same time I picked up those mocha sachets. This is Pepsi Electric. Now I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's actually blue flavoured as well, so that's going to be very interesting. So this isn't like, you know, it's not got black colouring in it, it's blue colouring, so that's going to be very interesting to taste test, I think, in next week's episode of the vlog. So I've got a couple of bits and pieces that I'm going to try in next week's episode of the weekly vlog for you guys. This week has seen the obsession of me having flavoured water, because I've been giving still flavoured water a go. I think I had an obsession with flavoured water for a while, a long time ago, and then I got bored of drinking it because it just became flavourless for me. But at the moment I'm currently drinking this still flavoured strawberry water at the moment, which I believe I got from Asda the other day. But yesterday from work I did pick up 2 flavoured waters. This one, which is orange and peach flavoured, I believe. Again, that's still water. And I also picked up this one as well, which is summer fruits. So I'm going to give those ones a go. But today, after I finished work, I did decide to pick up another 2 bottles of this. Now this is orange and mango, I believe. Yeah, orange and mango, and this is sparkling water. So those 3 bottles that I showed you just now, they're still. This is sparkling water. So yeah, and I had this actually yesterday. I was meant to pick up still water, but instead I accidentally picked up sparkling. But because I enjoyed this flavour so much yesterday, during my break at work, I thought I'd pick up another 2 bottles. So looks like I've got plenty of water to drink now over the course of the next few days. For dinner tonight, I've got haddock, chips, garden peas and some mayonnaise. Got my pillow, me and Grace. Gonna stick it behind my back just to support my back. There we go, that's better. Right, anyway, Sunday evening now, and I'm just about to wrap up this episode of the weekly vlog. Before I do go though, I just thought I'd very quickly show you. I'm going to give this a go, Vimto Energy. This is something that my sister had earlier this week, actually, when we were in the car, and I was getting some fresh air when I was unwell on Wednesday. I'll tell you what, when you're sick, if you know someone that drives, don't drive yourself because you're sick, but if you know someone that drives, get them to pick you up and just literally on a very nice sunny day, roll the window down and get some fresh air. It does you a lot of good. But anyway, I just thought I'd give this a go because my sister tried it and she said it was nice, so I'm just going to very quickly give this a go. Very fruity tasting, very blackcurrant tasting as well. Yeah, I mean, it's high in vitamins, B6 and B12. So there we go. Vitamin Energy, natural caffeine with real. Oh, it's got real fruit juice in it, so that's why I can taste the blackcurrants. But anyway, there we go. So that's Vimto Energy. I picked that up in Sainsbury's, by the way, the other day. So it is available in Sainsbury's. I'm not sure if it's available in other supermarkets, but definitely in Sainsbury's. So anyway, that is all from me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And as always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. I do apologise, this week's vlog hasn't been the greatest vlog, admittedly, but I can't help it. I have been unwell, I have been a bit unsteady and a bit unstable this week, just partially because of like my seizure and being sick and yeah, all that jazz. So anyway, I am going to be back with another weekly vlog for you guys next week. I am going to try my best to get out a little bit more as well next week because we are experiencing some lovely weather outside, which is great. It is great news. So anyway, hope you guys do enjoy this video. I'll be back on Wednesday this week to do a TV wrap-up video talking about the latest series of Doctor Who now that the whole series has wrapped up. So I'm going to be talking about that on Wednesday. And then on Sunday next week, I'll be back as well with my next episode of the movie wrap-up, which, by the way, does remind me, I've not uploaded the movie wrap-up that will be available now for you guys to watch. So I'm going to go and upload that now. Bit of a late upload. Anyway, excuse me, I'm now burping away. Oh, excuse me again, I'm burping. I'm now going to head off, upload that movie wrap-up video, edit this vlog, and have my Sunday night video call with my friend Kieran. But from me for now, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video.